Welcome to my channel, and thank you for choosing my video to watch. This video is actually part of a longer video that I made about investing in stock market for the beginners under the title Complete Guide on How to Buy and Sell Stocks in Canada Bourse with Questrade. I will also put the link of that longer video in the descriptions below this video. So if you find this video helpful, make sure to check that as well. Also, please make sure to comment and tell me your questions if there is any. I will answer as much as I can, and give me any sort of criticism, positive, negative, and tell me what you think about it. So thank you once again, and without killing time more than this, let's just jump right into the video and see what I've prepared for you. If you remember, we talked about long investment and short selling, okay? These are the opposite to each other. Long investment means when you buy a stock of a company and leave it there, and 6 months later, 1 month, 1 year later, 2 years later, you sell it and then you gain something. However, short selling is totally the opposite. In short selling, basically, it is opposite. It is actually different in two ways. The first thing is you first borrow the shares from the broker and then sell it, and then buy back those shares, whereas with normal investment you just buy and then later sell. Okay, so this is the first difference. And the second is the interval, the time. For that you can wait, as I said, 1 year or two, but for short selling you're basically looking at shorter amounts of time, 1 week, 1 month, it depends. So let's just see how it is with my example. Suppose the current price of XYZ share is $10 per share. Okay, you borrow 100 shares of XYZ from your broker, sell them in the market now, and commit to return them 1 month later. Then you would have 100 XYZ shares multiplied by $10, $1,000, what you have now. So right now, by borrowing those shares from the broker and selling them in the market, you can gain $1,000. Okay, now you have $1,000. 1 month later, when the time comes for you to return those borrowed shares to the broker, 3 conditions may occur. Okay, let's go and see what will happen. The first condition is if the XYZ price increases to $15, from $10 to $15 per share, which will make you lose, because 100 XYZ shares multiplied by 15, 1,500, what you have to spend to buy 100 shares. Okay, so you had like 1,000, so you earned last month, you earned 1,000, and now you have to put another $500 out of your pocket to be able to buy back those 100 shares. Okay, this means that in addition, as I said, to the original 1,000 you gain by selling your borrowed shares a month ago, now you need to put $500 to be able to buy back those shares. So your losses, given that you have not spent that 1,000 elsewhere, is going to be $500. Okay. The second condition that might occur is price stays the same, neutral. Okay, in this case, you neither have gained nor lost anything, given that, again, you've not spent that $1,000. Because right now, if the price stays the same, $10, you can spend that $1,000 and buy back the shares and give it to the broker. Of course, I have to mention here, it's not that you don't lose anything, because nobody does anything for God's sake. The broker doesn't lend you the shares for God's sake. They will charge you an interest. Some brokers will even ask for a prepayment of money. Let's say, for example, you want to buy you want to borrow 100 shares worth of $1,000, so you have to pay 0.5% of the trade to the broker to be able to do that, right? So that is how they make money. So the XYZ price decreases If the XYZ price decreases to $5 per share, like from $10, this will make you gain because, okay, 100 XYZ shares multiplied by 5 equals 500, what you have to spend to buy 100 shares. So you gained 1,000, right? You remember last month you gained 1,000. Now you have to spend 500 of that to buy 100 shares and give it back to the broker, and you can keep the remaining 500 shares. So one of the reasons I'm against is because it is actually, the market tends to increase, tends to go upwards, unless something like a corona virus or something like that hits and the market goes down, like what we had in 2008 or we had in corona pandemic. Usually the market goes up. So 90% of the time the market goes up. So this strategy won't work. But because it's kind of like interesting, I'm letting you know. Also, depending on your religion, some religions and some sects consider this to be, not like it's against that they prohibit doing so. Not sure why, but that's how it is. So, okay, that's it for this section. In the next section, we're going to talk briefly about the stock markets here in Canada.